Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Cruise News. And in today's episode, Royal Caribbean's newest ship, Star of the Seas, is now accepting bookings for its inaugural sailings. I'll go ahead and let you know where these sailings are going and what dates are available for sale. Also, Margaritaville at Sea, which normally sails out of the West Palm Beach area, announced that they will be having a new ship and a new sailing destination. I'll go ahead and give you that information. And a family is hit by a car while debarking Carnival's ship in Galveston, Texas. All of these stories are going to be in today's episode of Cruise News. Hey everybody, thanks for checking out the video. I'm going to go ahead and get right on into the first news story, and that is going to be from Royal Caribbean. Their newest ship other than Icon. Icon of the Seas hasn't even set sail yet, but the ship coming behind that one is its sister ship, and that is going to be the Star of the Seas. If you watched my last week's Cruise News video, you will have seen that I talked about the Star of the Seas, how it was coming, and it will be based out of Port Canaveral in Orlando. As far as its home port, and they now have announced some of the destinations it will be going to, which are now on sale, that if you want to go ahead and book these cruises, they are available. Like I said, based out of Port Canaveral, its set sail, its inaugural cruises are going to be in 2025, so you do have to wait another year. The first cruise will actually take place August 24th of 2025. So you can actually book for that cruise right now. So if you're interested in going on that inaugural sailing, assuming it isn't sold out yet, that one is available. Only 4 sailings are actually available as of right now that you can book. It's going to be their sailings on August 24th, which is the inaugural. You've got September 14th. You can book their October 5th and October 26th cruises. Those are the only 4 currently that are available that you can go ahead and book that cruise for. It will have different Eastern and Western Caribbean itineraries. It's going to make stops in places like Coco Cay. Naturally, if it's a Caribbean cruise on Royal, it's probably stopping in Coco Cay at some point. Also go to San Juan in Puerto Rico and St. Martin. That is a couple of the stops on one itinerary. They'll also be sailing to Cozumel, Roatan, and Puerto Costa. It's going to be other ports of call when they head the other direction. Like I said, only those 4 cruises so far, the itineraries, are available for booking, but I'm sure there will be some more announced in the future. And once they do, I'll go ahead and let you know that in a future Cruise News episode. All right, and if you're familiar with a lot of the cruises that go out of Florida, you've probably heard of the Margaritaville at the Seas. Margaritaville of the Seas. This is one that goes out of the West Palm Beach area, usually goes to Nassau, Bahamas, and back, usually like a 2 or 3 day cruise. It's a cheaper option. The ship is usually much older than kind of the ones that are going out by the major companies right now. It's usually just an older ship that those companies have sold, and the Margaritaville went ahead and picked that up. So they do have the ship that goes out of West Palm. Well, coming in 2024, they will also now have a new ship added to their fleet and longer cruises and a new home port. This one will be based out of Tampa. The port of Tampa will now have a Margaritaville at Sea ship. This will be called the Margaritaville at Sea Islander, and it will have 4 and 5 night cruises that go to Cozumel. Some will go to Progreso and also Key West. Like I said, all of these are going to be headed from Tampa. The inaugural cruise is going to be June 14th of 2024. That one is available now. All of these, inaugural cruises for the new ship for Margaritaville Sea are available right now to book, so you can always go ahead and get that book now if you're interested. Like I said, it's going to be called Margaritaville. I don't know why it's just hard to say. Margaritaville at Sea Islander, which was formerly the Costa Atlantica. Before that was sold. So if you're looking to check out a cruise, you don't want to quite spend the money, especially if you're talking about the Star of the Seas. Those ones are much more expensive. If you're looking to go a little bit smaller ship, a little bit older, but a little bit more price friendly, and you still want to go on a 4 or 5 day, then you may want to think about checking out Margaritaville at Sea Islander. That is going to be coming to Tampa, and that, like I said, the first inaugural cruise is going to be June 14th of 2024. All right, before I get to this last story, let me go ahead and invite anybody that's not already subscribed to the channel to subscribe. I post cruise news, theme park news, and vlog all of our adventures on the channel. So if it's some kind of content that you might be interested in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like this video, leave me a comment down below. Let me know, do you enjoy the larger cruise ship, like the new Star of the Seas or Icon of the Seas? Do you like the ship with like a million different things to do, tons of people on board? Or are you somebody who kind of likes the smaller ships, you know, maybe a little bit older, but, you know, less people, less hectic? Leave me a comment down below. Let me know which one you prefer and why. All right, and our final news story comes from Galveston, Texas. And this is just a bad way to end a cruise vacation. While a family of 6 was debarking the Carnival Dream in Galveston, Texas, a car accidentally accelerated, ran through a steel fence, and actually hit the family. It said that 4 of the 6 family members were actually hit and struck by this car while they were debarking the ship. It doesn't look like it's going to be anything that's too serious. I believe they were sent to the hospital overnight for observation, but they are, I believe, from what they were saying, it's going to be okay. No serious, you know, definitely no life-threatening injuries, but nothing too serious. Just kind of, I guess, apparently a freak accident. But like I said, yeah, crashed through it. What they said was they believe the person was intending to reverse, but for whatever reason, accelerated instead, had it in drive, and went right through the gate and hit the people. It just sounds like a weird, even if you're going to, you know, it just sounds weak because if you're, you know, if you're meaning to go in reverse and then you accidentally are in drive, you know, usually if you go in reverse, you're not gunning the gas pedal. You're just slowly going backwards to back out of where you are. So I don't know how this person accidentally, you know, oh, it was in drive and then I gunned it on the gas. I mean, he was obviously going fast enough to crash through a metal fence and then strike a family. So it just seems like a weird situation. I almost kind of feel like we don't really have all of the details on this one. It did say police were still investigating on that, but luckily, none of the family members were seriously hurt, although, like I said, some did have to go to the hospital overnight, but it looks like all of them will be okay. So like I said, just a kind of a weird way to end a cruise vacation, but at least everybody made it out of that all right. All right, everybody, that is going to do it for another episode of Cruise News. Like I said, leave me a comment down below. Let me know which ship you enjoyed, the bigger ships or the smaller. Me personally, it just kind of depends. I think I actually enjoy the smaller ships more myself, just kind of low-key, especially if you're, you know, you're just trying to relax. They always seem better to me. But let me know your opinion in the comments down below. And as always, everybody, thanks so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video.